Good morning, Mason boy. You come here. We go for a walkie outside, okay? We are currently based right in the front of a Tesla dealership. Come on. I'm gonna take Mason for a walk. It's 7:30 right now. And we're gonna basically work on those HID light fixtures right where we're at. I got a nice little pocket right there to work with. I want to disassemble the fixtures, the domes, and kind of free up the transformers and get them ready for the press station. Figure out how much aluminum and how many copper transformers we actually have. But first, we're taking Mason boy for a walk. He's been a good boy all night. I'm behind on editing. I'm trying to catch up. It is what it is. I've been down this road before and it ain't nothing to worry about. I just gotta make my videos a bit more snappier, make them pop a little bit more, and just continue with our day, really. As soon as we get all those fixtures apart, I'm gonna give that scrapyard a call. Trademark Metals, we'll be seeing them today, at least I think. I need to get a hold of I need to get a hold of Project Shop and see what he's getting paid out in Miami, to see if this scrapyard is giving me a good deal or not, and that'll be my judgment of if I'm going to sell it here or go to Miami. All right, everybody, I got about a half cup of coffee in me. I'm starting to kick it into gear. I'm starting to feel a work rhythm coming on. Last night we got kind of kicked out of a Walmart because they had no overnight parking. This place had security vehicles all over the place. It was crazy. So they must have a lot of crap going on at night. But anyways, so I said, okay, thanks anyways. And then I kind of pulled out front and I noticed and realized I was like right outside of a Tesla building. So I stayed the rest of the night there from like 12 to 12:30 to like 7 in the morning. But we're gonna attempt to work on those HID light fixtures like literally right there incognito. Like we'll just work right off the side of the bed and we'll dig our way in and see how many fixtures we can get apart before Tesla tells us that we can't do that no more. And then we'll just drive on to the next building and, you know, continue that, etc. So I don't know, they could tell me to leave now. They might not even say anything to me at all. Maybe they looked up my sign on the other side and was like, oh, he's a cool guy right there, you know. And if they don't bother me, I'll leave them probably one heck of a good review, you know, as a whole. I support electric vehicles, but you know, it would help if there was a bigger infrastructure already built for those vehicles. That's the one thing I have against it, but you got to start somewhere, and you know what, I understand that completely. So we're gonna dive right in here. I'm gonna pop Mr. Hero 6 on. It's gonna get an overhead view of us working on these, and we're gonna dive right into it. Good morning, everybody. We are outside of right in the front of a Tesla building. Had kind of a rough night, but we're gonna dive right into sorting out this scrap here. We want to separate the domes, the cast aluminum, the wire, and the transformers. Get as many of them done as before this Tesla business comes out and tells me I can't do it. So, well, we got our empty bags, we got our 2 drills, the right style bits, and we're gonna dive right into them. Try to anyway. They tell us to leave, we'll just pull down to the next business and continue that process until the lights are done. That makes sense to me anyhow. You know, I promote responsible recycling a lot. You would think they would check out my channel and go, oh, this guy's cool, man, you know, or something like that. But you never know. I'm gonna make a little blockade right here so I'm less visible, I suppose. And if they come out and say anything, I'll just say, hey man, I'm trying to, I got a big pile of scrap here and I'm trying to get my tire free. It's underneath all these lights. Because I ate a curb over at Walmart, I'll tell them. You know what I mean? I think that would work. Man, my stomach kind of hurts today. I hope it wasn't the pork chops that I bought from Wally Mart. Because I got 3 more pounds of those. I bought like a 4-pound pack. You know, and that seems to be like one of Mason's favorite meals that I mix in with his dog food. It's pork chops. He loves the pork chops. I like pork chops. They're cheap and they're good. And I thank the animals that sacrifice themselves so I can eat cheap. You know what I mean? So we got 53 of these to do. So once I pick up the pace, we should be all right. I can just feel it. Wait. This might be a double copper. It might be. Probably not, but we'll see. I want to know. Durr! Yeah. More aluminum. Yay! Yeah, responsible recycling definitely has its ups and downs, as you guys can see, for sure. But you live with it and you learn from it. There'll be better deals down the road. I know that. So with my friend that sold these to me, well, they're all aluminum, and that's the risk that I take, and I told him that too, so he'll now know that I'm not fibbing, you know what I mean. If at all you come up with any scrap metal, I take copper, aluminum, any kind of non-ferrous metal. I'm not really all that big into hauling tin shredding. I only like to haul the tin shred that comes off of light fixtures, because I can't fill my truck up like that. It'll break my truck, you know, along with pulling all the other weight. I don't see it feasible to make money off tin shred at 8 cents a pound. We tried this once. We filled dumpsters up in Alabama, and it wasn't worth it. So yeah, the local scrappers can have the tin shred. I have to go after the gold. Aluminum, heck yeah. Nice. Not nice. looks like Hero 6 just died. I'm gonna do this last one right here. And go in there and throw a new battery in. Come on, keep going. We're making really good progress. You know, one thing I never really thought of is that if I ever run into aluminum transformers like this, with the small copper coil, they're still going to get paid, the scrapyard's still going to get paid the same for transformers for the aluminum ones. So what's to stop me from talking to them to go and let me trade 50 something transformers, right, for double copper ones, and then I'll process them and turn them right back into you. It's like a win-win. You'll make more money, you know what I mean? And it wouldn't make a difference to you guys money-wise. You wouldn't lose money because you still have transformers to deal with. There's only like a 1 pound difference, or like a, yeah, I think either a 1 or 1.5 pound difference between, you know, the aluminum and the copper ones. So if they get 30 cents a pound for transformers, right, they're gonna pay me 30 cents a pound for these transformers. What if I just don't do that and then trade mine for double copper ones? You know what I mean? They wouldn't lose anything, and I would gain by it by getting more work, and then I'd be able to turn in even more scrap metal. So I mean, like, really, why not? You know, that seems like a win-win situation to me. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, we're back. We are back. We're gonna continue popping these suckers apart. We gotta get them all done. So, yep, we keep going. Slow and steady wins some race, you know. So the guy I got these from, I guess they work with servers and stuff and junk like that. So I'm wondering if they have any type of e-waste scrap, like boards, like motherboards and gold cards and stuff like that. That's what I'm wondering. And if he can get me a good old mountain of that, I'd feel so much better. I wouldn't be able to cash it in, I think, until I get to Michigan, but I've never really looked up any e-waste recycling facilities around here because I hadn't thought about recycling e-waste, but that might be an opportunity. We need to hop up in there and grab that one up front. Ooh-ah! I want to get all these bummer ones done with, so I ain't got to worry about them no more. So I think my goal today is, if I don't go to Trademark Metals, which is really starting to look like I'm not going to go there, I'm going to try to get an hour and a half of drive time behind me, so I only got an hour left to West Palm Beach, and hopefully I can get wherever I'm going before dark, so I can scrap out some other necessities that are in here. I got some you know, a bag of decent wire to go through, multiple bags of wire, but I gotta process it. So I'm thinking maybe I'll be able to do that at dark, and then I'll have more material to sell to Project Shop. In the right mind, I should scrap everything tonight and have it all ready so I can sell it all to them. I'm not going to find a better price than $3.30 a pound for number 2. He's got me there. I could say I'm Merchant Metals all I want to scrap yards. They're probably still not going to give me what I really want, you know. But I can say back in Alabama, I was getting $3.45 a pound for number 2 copper. That was awesome. And that was when everything was plummeting. I found one scrapyard that was still hanging on to their good prices. And I was like, well, I better get my butt over there before they lower the price. That sucks. That sucks. These are all aluminum. That makes me almost want to cry, almost, you know. But as long as nothing goes wrong, I'll make it. You know. And yes, I will be running the magnet thoroughly on the ground where I'm working. Alright everybody, we're back. We got probably just 7 more lights to do and then we load up and go. If I hustle, I can probably get out of here within like a half hour or so. I took a break and let my Hero 12 charge up because, well, we've been here a couple hours. I'm gonna stick that right there for now, just so I have more room. Yeah, some of these have been used over and over. Look at how burnt out the inside of that one is. A lot of these are not new. For sure. We got one left and we're done. That's good. Oh, you know, I like talking myself through these things. Wow, holy crap! This one feels like it's got a 1,000-watt transformer in it, and it's heavy. It's got to be like 40 pounds. Man, you know how bad it would be if one of these fell off of a light post and hit somebody? It'd probably kill you. It probably would. No, that ain't gonna go. We gotta smash it. Make sure there's no one walking around. Oh, it kind of is, but I want to get hit. Yeah, that's a 1,000-watter. That's a beautiful thing. I wish they all had 1,000-watters in them. That'd be nice. This one has a different style of LED light in it, which is kind of cool in a way. You know, the one thing I wanted to find out with this channel, if it was actually possible to work, well, you know, work and scrap and stuff, scrap metal, and travel across the country to see if it was actually possible, if you can actually get away with it. And the answer is yes, dude. Yes, you can. You know, couple things I know that I need is to upgrade my truck's engine and upgrade the axles, or just add another axle, one or the other, because I'm not, you know, it's not enough. The weight problem is an issue. It's eating tires. I took a long look at my axles last night. I even measured stuff, and you know, everything's square, man. It should, you know, in this trailer, the axles aren't disaligned because it doesn't pull to the left or the right. It pulls perfect. My truck and trailer, I can dang near take my hand off the steering wheel and it'll drive a straight line for a long time, which is very surprising to me, you know. I had no idea, you know, that it was going to have tire problems like that, because I had checked my axles and my tires and everything before I left. I did these things, you know, but it still ended up in like a failure, you know. It is what it is. Oh, we gotta take that off. We don't need that. But okay, that was it. I started loading up and getting out of here. They're probably like, oh, thank God he's leaving. I'm sorry, guys. Honestly, I'm trying not to be disrespectful. I am recycling. You know, it's good for the planet. You guys are in the electric, you know, industry when it comes to cars and stuff. You guys should know all about recycling, but I can't vouch for that after some of the things that I've picked up on dumpster dives and whatnot, so forth. But they throw away things just like everybody else does. But I help correct that, so give me some credit, you know, a little bit. I try my best. That is for sure. Okay, let's get this stuff all down here. We don't want to leave anything. I don't even think they realized what I was doing over here for the most part. I mean, the couple of people that pulled in and out, they were looking, but really not bad for a multi-million dollar company, and they did not discharge me out of here by police force, you know. That's very nice of them. Because if you would have sent them, I would have argued with them too, you know. All right, those are the copper ones, and we're just gonna throw our stuff right up there. This is that other copper transformer. I'm gonna take it, because we went through all these pretty diligently, and I'm pretty sure that's the only copper one that we tossed over there. So these ones are copper. Out of the 53 transformers, we only had 5 copper. That's a huge hit. I don't think you guys understand how big of a hit that actually is, but it is. It's not good. I'm gonna double check this one. Yeah, double check this one. Oh yeah, I already did. It's aluminum. I'm gonna throw these shrouds in the center. Try to. Not a lot of aluminum. They're probably only going to give me 15-20 bucks for the sheet. Yeah, it's like 40, maybe 50 pounds. We're to take these, probably place them right here down low. I faced it like that so it doesn't really disturb the light aluminum, so it don't fly off. I feel like it's a smart idea. Yeah, these bags are super heavy duty. They can hold a lot. I might not even be able to lift this bag. Oh yeah, we're lifting it. It's going up there. 100, 150, 200. In the middle of that. But I prefer using these bags is because I got them for free, and oh my god, they're so strong. I got like 40 rolls of this at home, and you know, I thought really hard about selling some of it, but I'm like, man, I'm gonna use this a lot. It wouldn't make sense for me to throw them out because I would want more when they're gone, you know. Yeah. Well, there's a couple big bags of crap wire with all the ends. Okay, got some. Making sure there's no bug. I always get the bug when I leave my soda out. Always. Okay. Yeah, good times. Yep. Okay, we gotta put that up there. That's gotta go up and over where I just put my soda at. Here. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. I should probably grab me another bag because that cast is going to overflow. And they're probably like, when are you going to get out of here? I don't know. I got to upload a video. I love you. Pretend like I'm picking up trash with my bag. Oh, I'm just doing a good deed. Nothing to see here. There. That's much more reasonable. Throw the next one up there. Take some of this stuff out of that one, though. Alright. I'm gonna throw my tail side on there. And see if I can wiggle in that bag somewhere right here in this pocket void. Oh, I gotta fix the chains. Oops. Sorry. That's good. Yeah, we got a lot more scrap and stuff that we could do, so we might just keep going. Not here, not here. We gotta travel now. That bag can go right here. Boom. Perfect. That bag is going right there. Yeah, you know, I like those signs a lot. It makes people think twice about calling the law on me or this or that, you know. Oh no. So that's cool. They go, oh man, I don't want to be on YouTube calling the cops on a homeless scrapper guy, you know. And you know, I agree with them. That'd probably be a bad look for you guys. And I'm only agreeing. So that's all the fixtures. Everything just got broke down. We are ready, basically ready to get going. One thing we could do is check all our fluids before we go, etc. So yeah, we can do that. Maybe get some lunch. I am getting hungry. I'm glad we kind of just finished up right now, because anymore I would start exhausting myself basically, and I don't like doing that, man. I gotta chug water. I'm low on water too. I got a piece of copper coax holding this up. I think that'll be good. This pin keeps breaking on me, so I gotta find a permanent fix for it, because I'm tired of screwing with it. I jam a nail in there, and then when I go and reverse it the other way, it spits the nail out. But it'll go the one way and it'll stay in there, but not all the time. So yeah, that's probably good for that. There, that coax is fine. Looks like this was dragging on the ground at one point. Yep. All right, I gotta collect Hero 6, get the batteries flopped out on it. Come here, 6. You look deader than a doornail again. That's okay though. Appreciate ya. Okay, cool. We got 2 full batteries. I'll just switch the batteries out right now. And we managed to squeak in a video upload too. So I'm happy for that. Take the full battery out of there. Yeah. Cool. That should be good to go. Cool. Oh man. Excuse me. I'm gonna turn the full blast on and turn the AC on for just a little bit. That sounds amazing right now. Thank you for being a good recorder there, Hero 12. Turn the AC on, please. Oh my god. Oh wow, it's already 50% done. Heck yeah, I might be able to upload one right tomorrow morning. We got all that work done that we talked about, so we're going to continue heading south now. You know what? It needs to go up some. Oh. All right, everybody, we are taking off. We're going 2 hours south, so that'll land us about 1 hour south, or 1 hour north of West Palm Beach. That's our goal. I'm gonna get Mason. We're 100% ready. We're taking off. ready to go. Hey, you stay with me. We gotta go. Come on. Truck. Get in. Love you. You stay here. We're leaving. That's down far enough for my mason buoy. The last thing I gotta do is pull my power cord off that side and put it up. Boy, it'd be nice to find somewhere to break all my transformers at. Maybe that's what we'll try to do. We'll try to look for somewhere, preferably like an abandoned parking lot would be ideal. So there's not much traffic flow. I can unhook my buggy and not have to worry about other people. A lot more convenient than doing it at a Walmart. So, and I've done these things at Walmarts before, so. Previous videos, guys, check them out. That shouldn't fall out. But I almost got it to where we got all the transformers basically ready to grab and pick. Here you go, Mason boy. You need water, a little bit of water. Oh boy, that's way too much water. It's gonna splash everywhere. Let me take some of that back out, buddy. Be right back. You stay. I gotta grab me a couple drinks. As long as I don't get headaches, I like soda. You know, when I get tired, it helps pick me up a little bit, and that's always good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. But since everything's prepped 100%, my transformers, all I gotta do is hook up my press and run the crap out of them. Seeing that I got all the disassembly out of the way, it should be a breeze. So really our pinch point is trying to find a place to do it, pretty much. That's good enough for, you know, everything that I need for a night. That's gonna be tricky, but not impossible. I'm sure we got abandoned places around the area that I'm heading, so if we can pick a parking lot somewhere like that, that'd be beautiful. It'd be perfect. I don't know anybody around here to ask that type of question to, so there's that. But the longer we wait, the longer that we're gonna be in rush hour. We want to try to get out of Orlando by 4 o'clock. That would be smart, because it gets crazy at rush hour. All right, everybody, we'll see you there. Hero 6 is recording, so